Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for liking my last video, and I didn't really expect any views or subscribers or anything like that, so I really appreciate it. So this is just a basic update for my first week of vlogging it on here. So I started my week off by doing a 45-minute strength training session on Monday. It was pretty high intensity, so I definitely felt pretty stiff the next 2 days. So I took it easy, and on Tuesday did a 5k easy run followed by a 6k easy run on the Wednesday. I took Thursday as a rest day. I then also ran a 9k on Friday morning. I followed that up by doing a 30-minute strength training session on Friday evening. And then on Saturday, I didn't do anything in the morning, I rested, and then Saturday evening, I ran another 9k. Sunday was another rest day for me, and that brought my total kilometers for the week just shy of 30 kilometers. So that's a pretty good increase over last week's roughly 26 kilometers. At some point, I'll maybe do a video explaining a little bit more about what I do during the strength training, just to give a little bit more insight as to what exercises I do and how intense it actually is. All my running at the moment has been focused on easy pace. I'm not too worried about doing threshold training. Every now and then I will push a little bit of threshold and just add it into my workouts where possible and where it naturally feels good. But considering I'm training for an ultra, I'm really more worried about time on my feet and building an aerobic base. So volume really matters here. So I noticed a couple of interesting things this week. A couple of the hills that I was running previously, I would have to slow down all the way to a walk in order to stay in my easy zone, my zone 2 heart rate. And this week I was able to run a couple of those hills and still maintain a zone 2 heart rate. I ran a variety of different terrains as well. I tried to incorporate some hills, but I still didn't achieve that much elevation gain. So my goals for the next few weeks is to definitely incorporate some more elevation gain. I ran some road, some trail, some sort of dirt road, a couple of rockier sections, some more flat sections, some hilly sections. I really tried to change it up a lot. Majority of my running was done off-road, of course, as this is me training for an ultra, a trail ultra specifically. The road running was more of where I needed to transition to other trails and things like that. But it does also just diversify what I'm doing a little bit more, which is always a good thing, I think. A lot of my runs I've actually been doing at like midday, so it's been very hot, as that's the time I've had to run. And you know, it's good training because, of course, if I do want to run ultras or longer races, I am going to need to adapt to the heat of the day. And as I said, it's just being able to diversify your running conditions can only make you better as far as I'm concerned. One of the things I noticed as well is on Saturday when I ran, we actually had light rain throughout the day and it was a little bit cooler. I ran a similar route, similar terrain to what I had run on Friday, and similar distance, but my pace was a full minute faster while maintaining the same heart rate, which just shows you, because there was a gap of not even 10 degrees in the weather and I ended up shaving a full minute off my pace, which through my whole 9k run shaved a full 10 minutes off of my run time, which is quite a substantial amount and something to definitely take note of in the future. Either this coming week or the week after, I plan on doing a bit of a drop-off week, meaning I'm gonna probably drop my mileage down to about 22 kilometers for the week or something like that. I have been running for a few weeks now with an increase in kilometers every week, so it is important that I give my body time to rest before I actually get injured or something like that. So that's going to be pretty important. Other than that, we'll keep on pushing, aiming for a 5 to 10% increase in kilometers per week. I'm actually going to be away for the next week or two, so I might not be giving an update next week Monday. I might have to wait another week before I give you an update, but if I do have to wait, I'll do a video on both weeks. But anyway, this was just a quick video to give an update and log how my week has been and what I'm expecting from the next week or two, as well as maybe just a couple of things that I've noticed or learned this week. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.